Have you ever been hypnotized into committing a crime? This woman, Heather, claims she was. Heather was 21, living in San Francisco in 1992 when she met Roberto, a 48-year-old man. Despite the age gap and his strange interests, tarot cards, fortune-telling, spiritual altars, and something he called sex magic, they fell in love and started dating. There was one massive red flag. Roberto was a convicted murderer who had spent nearly 20 years in prison for killing an armored truck guard during a robbery. Still, Heather stayed with him. In 1993, they moved to Las Vegas. Roberto first planned to beat casinos, but later convinced Heather to get a job at Lumis, an armored vehicle company. After just 2 months, they planned a robbery. On the day of the heist, Heather was driving an armored truck with a coworker. At Circus Casino, she told her coworker to go inside while she circled the block. Instead, she disappeared with the truck. She met Roberto at a storage unit, and together they stole $3.1 million. They shipped the cash to Miami, fled Las Vegas, and stayed on the run. At first, Lumis thought Heather was kidnapped, but the truck was later found, and the FBI launched a nationwide manhunt. Their case appeared on Unsolved Mysteries and America's Most Wanted. The couple fled to St. Martin, then Europe, eventually settling in Amsterdam under fake identities. In 1994, Heather had a son. 2 months later, she left Roberto, realizing he wasn't safe to raise a child around. For over a decade, she lived quietly in Amsterdam. In 2005, tired of running and wanting a future for her son, Heather contacted a lawyer and voluntarily returned to the U.S. She turned herself in to the FBI. To reduce her sentence, Heather claimed Roberto was the mastermind and said he had hypnotized her into committing the crime. She also said Roberto still had the stolen money and vanished. Heather accepted a plea deal and was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Roberto was never caught, and neither was the missing millions.